All right, everybody, I want to welcome you to tonight's rally call. We're going to be short, sweet, and to the point. If you're new to the business model, somebody invited you. I personally want to welcome you and thank you for really tuning in and hearing about the vitel business. We're super excited about the launch of some great things here at Vitel. If you were on our call last night with our CEO Scott Rogers, we had a great line of testimony of some of our top leaders that we recently met with in Tampa, and just being able to really help direct and guide the company forward towards the future of success for betterment of every single business partner in Vitel. Vitel is about building, building dreams and life, helping people really, shape and define the life that they design and deserve to live. And that is the whole goal of it. In fact, the name Vitel means life. If you look at in Latin, the word vi in Vitel, vi means life. And that's what Vitel is about, is really focusing on helping people really achieve their goals. Now, of course, that means that you have to put in. You have to be immersed, you have to be involved if you want to become successful. And that's really the keynote to becoming successful in anything you do. And Vitel really has built a base and to help people that have walked away from their jobs be able to decide if they want to fire their own boss. That is a position that you can position yourself to be in. Some people love their jobs, some people love what they're currently doing, but most people are looking for something part-time, spare time in the crafts of their life that they can do and build something that can really allow them to achieve the goals, small to great. And whatever your goals are, set those goals down and really look at those goals so you can achieve them. I'm going to give you some goals that you can look at visually and that you can achieve. You can knock those out and really move on to greater goals within the company and really walking away and doing the things that you desire and design to do. At this moment, I would ask you, go get a white piece of paper. Go get a blank piece of paper, doesn't matter, or a napkin, doesn't matter. Get it in front of you and take these notes down that I'm going to share with you tonight. If you're new or if you're not, this is going to really help your business. If you're not, because being able to take these steps are going to walk you through success, simply turning you into a very, very lucrative business in the Vitel business model. Recently, we just added some great additions to our Freedom Club bonus system. And if you're part of Vitel, you're probably already excited about that. And that is being able to choose the power of choosing whatever bill you want to eliminate from your household expense. But recently, we just launched the power of eliminating your rent or mortgage up to $1,500 a month by maintaining $7,500 in billing volume. That's just ludicrous and amazing at the same time, because most people everybody is either renting or obviously renting or owns a home. And being able to put $1,500 down towards that, which for most cases would eliminate the cost for most people, that's a powerful message. Vitel, its goal since we just launched that program is to help many people eliminate and achieve that Freedom Club bonus, meaning they've conquered that challenge, they've conquered the whole challenge, and they are living debt free. They are living the life. They're living the life that they're designed to live, and that is what it's all about. So now on this white piece of paper, I want you to write down your current household expenses. Now the first bill I want you to put down on that white piece of paper is put down what do you pay for currently right now for your cell phone bill. If it's in contract, if it's not, doesn't matter. If it's a prepaid phone, but put that down, because that's an expense. That's something you pay for without thinking. Now, Vitel's business model is based around this. We sell products and services that are used by every single person. What I'm talking about is, for one, the telecommunications industry. We offer products and services through Verizon, Sprint, and T-Mobile, and you're going to make residual income by helping somebody either switch their cell phone service over and become a customer and make a residual income and override, or even on your organization as you start to help your team acquire more customers, as our business model is a customer acquisition business. By helping people really make income and build a residual wealth off the services they're already accustomed to and have already budgeted for. Now, that bill that I said to write down, that first one, your cell phone, whatever that cost is, whatever you pay for a month, now you have a clear goal. That's step one. Your goal is you want to take, if you're part of vitel, that means you're part of a challenge. That means you're part of growing your business. That means you're part of taking yourself to the next level and helping you to take that next step in your evolution of success within vitel. So the next one I would say is put down what do you pay for your internet every month. You know, a lot of people have internet. If you're looking, if you're surfing the web at home, most people use internet at home. So put that number down. Not to mention that that's another service that you're able to help somebody switch over to and help eliminate altogether off of services that are name brands such as Comcast, White House, CenturyLink, and many others. And you're going to make a residual income on those products and services for a 12-month contract on every customer and also in your organization through your downline as you start to get your team. So now look at the thing. You're making income off of helping people switch their service over and on new customers, but you're also being able to, by helping yourself, by growing your organization, positioning yourself to where you can really, that you can position yourself where really you can take yourself to that next level and eliminate those expenses. Now, the next one put down is what do you pay for your cable? You know, that's another one. Put that down on that piece of paper. See, now you're on literally step 3 of following the system. Now you can do it in whatever order you want to eliminate, but now you have a clear goal. We're not even finished yet, but you have a clear goal through what we call the Freedom Club Challenge that you want to knock out. And I'm going to tell you this, by you following this system, you're following the simple path of simple success, you know, in helping yourself and your team make the milestones to success. You know, a lot of people confuse most network marketing company messages, and the message is very simple here at vitel. It's helping people live the life they desire to live, helping people take the dream, helping people to eliminate their expenses. And we want you to physically see it. That's why I said write down a piece of paper. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to write down a piece of paper because you pay those bills every month, unconsciously and religiously, every single time. And that is why we want to recondition you through the Freedom Club message, be able to knock those things out. Now, again, look, we're not even finished. Be able to now write down what you pay for your energy expense. Now, if you rent a house or you own a home, you know, most of these things that I just listed are you're going to probably use and have. Cell phone, to your internet, to your cable, to your energy. Your energy is an unarguable unless you live in the dark, which most people will not negotiate with. They definitely need the lights on. So now put that expense down and write down what you personally actually pay for every single month in your energy bill, in your gas bill. Put that down, write those down and total that out. Now I'm not finished because everything I'm saying is another milestone step within the Freedom Club Challenge. By you helping people become customers, you helping grow your team, getting customers, getting business owners, you're positioning yourself to grow volume towards your Freedom Club bonus and eliminating a bill of your choice. Now, let's take it up a notch because now that you've got those on a piece of paper, if you put those on a piece of paper, now write down this, $750. What was $750 on top of that? Doing whatever you want to do with the lifestyle, pay the car payment, whatever you name it. Now put that total down. We're not finished because now we recently just launched if you get $7,500 in billing volume and maintain that, you position yourself to vitel eliminates your mortgage expense up to $1,500 every single month. Now you position yourself by reaching to the top. The added one we just added to eliminating every expense that is important in your everyday needs, whether it's rent or mortgage, up to $1,500. Now let's total all that out. Just imagine for 1 second on that piece of paper that I had you write down these goals. If you knock down the first one, that's your cell phone. You know, if whatever you pay for a month, you know, if you wrote it down, if you actually followed the instructions and wrote that down, think about it for a second. What would that actually do to your bottom REO right now? Well, would it do somewhat of a dent? Absolutely. That's that outgo that you are currently spending that you can now save and allocate that funds to whatever you want to do. Now, continue down that list. Now, let's knock them out because now you got an objective goal. You whatever order you want to put it in. If you put it in, I want to knock out my cell phone first. Then that's the goal you want to knock it out. That's the goal you want to choose. You want to knock it out. That means you're taking the first tier in the Freedom Club bonus, the next one, then the next one, then the next one. Now, by achieving that, that's more than almost $2,300 in household savings put back into your house by conquering and achieving that. That's not to mention your residual income and every other aspect of the business while you're growing it at the same time. If you ever heard of the concept, killing two birds with one stone, that is it. See, if you want to understand the comp plan, understand the Freedom Club. It's that simple. Help your customers, and get customer dinners. When you do those two things, you're building volume towards your Freedom Club, and you're understanding the comp plan. You don't have to do what I say. You don't have to what I call the completion plan. Every company has what a completion plan. Most people try to figure out, if I know the compensation plan, I'm going to be the best producer. I've watched that over the years, and people that try to think they're going to understand the compensation plan of any company, they fall and burn. Why? It's because if you're trying to sit and understand a compensation plan, the compensation plan, try to understand it doesn't make you it doesn't compensate you. But to get the message out there, share it, grow your message, that's what compensates you. It actually fulfills the letter of the law, the compensation plan. And the power of following our system and the Freedom Club message is exactly how you should focus your business. How many people do you personally know right now, which I already know the answer to, who use a cell phone, who pay their energy bill, who pay their electric bill, who pay their internet bill, who pay their mortgage or their rent bill, who would definitely use an extra $750 towards a car note or just put it in their pocket and do whatever they want to and eliminate those expenses. I know every single person that I've personally talked to, if they let their line through their keys, they know they're going to pay these expenses every single month. They may get rid of the juice, they may get rid of the makeup, they may get rid of, well, maybe not the women, they may not get rid of the makeup, but they may get rid of certain aspects. But I'll tell you one thing they will not get rid of. They will not get rid of their everyday household expenses. They will not get rid of their everyday household expenses. Those are non-negotiables. See, write that down on that piece of paper. Non-negotiables. See, vitel is really about non-negotiables, meaning your everyday expenses, that's non-negotiated. Some people may cut and pay half the bill, but they're still going to pay on the bill. They're still going to keep their services over. Why? It's because they want it. If you don't keep your cell phone on, then you have no communication. If you don't pay your energy bill, then you don't have light. If you don't pay your rent or mortgage, you don't have what? A house. See, that's why I know our message is powerful and unrefutable to anybody on this call or going forward. So when I talk to somebody, they say, hey, Jerry, this Freedom Club, how do I do this business? It's complicated. I say, is it complicated to pay your own bill? Is it complicated every day or every month when you have to write and stroke that check to pay that monthly mortgage or that monthly rent? Do you get excited about it? Does it excite you to pay those bills? No, it doesn't. Does it excite you to pay your energy bill? No, but you do it anyways, right? Absolutely you do. Does it excite you to pay your cell phone bill? No, it doesn't, Mr. Coleman, but I got to pay it. Absolutely. Well, let's talk about eliminating. What if you can leverage your time and your money and help somebody else, and you don't have to pay that anymore? Does that sound interesting to you? I think yes, absolutely. Exactly. See, our message is simple, easy, to the point, and seamless. Make it simple, folks. I'm speaking to the business owner and to the fellow new business owners, how simple this vitel business model is. Now you understand why our business name is Life. Vitel means life. VI, the VI in there, Vi means life. We go out and we tell people about that. We tell people, hey, we're living life. And the people that take the Freedom Club Challenge, meaning they become a part of Vitel, they get a shirt that says, I took the challenge. Yes, you get a Freedom Bill Pay bonus. Just one. Because we want the message of Vitel to get out there. It's part of the culture. It's a part of the message. See, you want to immerse yourself a part of the message, the culture. I've learned very quickly in network marketing. How do I become successful? It's actually becoming part of the culture. And what the culture is success. Here's the culture of Vitel in a nutshell, as you write this down on your piece of paper. Helping liberate and helping people become debt-free. Now, if you're not about becoming debt-free and financially sound, this call is officially not for you. This call is not for you. Then, in fact, I would tell you, invite somebody else on this call that definitely would say, hey, I'm thinking of way. Now, we probably know one or two people that we could probably connect with right away after this call and say, hey, they probably typically always say, man, I'm tired of paying this, or I don't have enough for this, or I'm always short on this. We all know those people, right? Absolutely. Well, then, instead of talking about situation, let's talk about solution. Solution is what solves, not that's the other way around, folks. And we're about building people towards walking away and enjoying true financial freedom. As we've helped a number of people by taking the challenge, by growing their business, by them helping their teams and their organization be able to walk away from a job and help it build residual income and eliminate their household expenses. That is the power of vitel. We've had the Freedom Club around for quite a while, almost 2 years, folks. And our business partners that have been in the business, that have conquered the challenge, those who have maintained that, don't even understand what a bill is anymore. They've never paid it because they conquered the challenge. They paid, they've shared the business. It's simple because all they do is the next person next to them, the next door neighbor, the friend, the family, they know by going through their list, and I'm going to finish with this, but going through their list, every single person that they encounter uses one of these services. It's funny, a lot of people that have, I should say, excuses will make an excuse to every one of these bill pays that I've listened to. I've listed down on that piece of paper. No, I don't need that. I'll pay that myself. No, I'm not really interested in that. No, I'm not really interested in that pay. But you're going to pay that bill every month, and then you're going to potentially maybe, I don't really want to pay it, but I'm going to pay it. See, now there's a solution. See, where there wasn't a solution to eliminate your expenses, and by the way, Freedom Club is above and beyond the compensation plan. Now there's a solution. See, I love our company because not only do we sell the products and services, and you can make a residual income on our products and services, which by themselves merit strong. And by the way, we pay the strongest residual income on our products and services in the industry. Now, on top of that, our Freedom Club bonus structure, being able to just share and eliminate those expenses, now you've got yourself what you call some attention. See, most people are conditioned, as I said earlier, I'm going to pay the bill. Now let's decondition people, including yourselves, and talk about, you know what, I'm debt free. I'm bill free. I'm literally bill free. In fact, I'd walk up to the person as you take the challenge. I don't pay myself, I'm bill free. Excuse me, what's that mean? I recently was wearing my Freedom Club shirt, and I can tell you, I was in the restroom a couple of days ago, and a guy turned around and said, what is, I earned it mean? And that's what it says on the back of the Freedom Club shirt. In the front it says, I took the challenge, and on the back it says, I've earned it. And they just started to go out for those Freedom Club bonus earners, and I know a lot of people are sharing them on Facebook and letting that message saturate the market. But it's just amazing that the conversation that it naturally drew up. Because every person relates to, oh yeah, I got to pay the bill. How many people you don't know don't relate to that? Now, I know some people that don't relate to paying bills, but they're inside of vitel, unfortunately, not outside of it. So now, that tells me this, that if you're thinking, well, what's the saturation of vitel? Are they're small, we're 2.5 going on 3 years old, how far is their message gone out there? We haven't even scratched the surface. Now think about every American right now that's paying a bill, complaining about they don't have enough income, enough finances to get to the next month. Now think about that for a second. Now, if you know the numbers, we see it right now. If you go turn on CNN and you go turn on Fox News, you look at the propaganda, you're going to see the news, you're going to see every single aspect. You're going to see the numbers. You're going to see the stark, trash numbers of when they say what's the trend. And guess what? You've got an open market. It's open season. And we are going to take that market by storm. Now, my question to you on the call, whether you're part of vitel or you're in vitel, I'm challenging you to re-sign yourself back up mentally today and tonight and look at that list and conquer that. Say to yourself, I'm going to go through this list, and Mr. Coleman said, and I'm going to knock out one of these bills. I'm going to become part of vitel tonight. I'm going to knock out one of these bills because I relate to them. I understand. I pay that cell phone bill every month. I don't want to pay that $125 cell phone bill. Well, guess what? Vitel pays up to $125 of your cell phone bill if you conquer the challenge. And guess what? You don't have to move your service. Now, this is powerful. I was talking to a person the other day who was new to our business. And he's excited about the business. And guess what? He recently he got a few of his bill pay bonuses. He's been in a month now. He's got his first bill pay. And as this person watched their bill pay get paid, they were excited because they firsthand got to witness it. They knew it worked, but they firsthand see the power of, oh wow, my cell phone bill it just got paid and this got paid, and I didn't have to I got a lot of texts from that. What I'm sharing with you is simply this. The message of vitel is simple. You keep it simple, you get action. You keep it complicated, you get no action. Now some people say, well, how do I still do the business? It's that simple. Now, ask the person that's next to you, ask your friend, your family, go through your contact list. This is what I encourage you. Make a contact list. Most people, what they do, and when I say make a contact list, is before you make the contact list, they've already discriminated on that contact list. Okay, I'm not going to talk to Mike, Sally, Jim, Timmy, and Harold. I'm going to eliminate them because they're already going to say no. They already want to pay. I'm going to make the executive decision for them, the presidential executive decision, and I'm going to say, they're not going to do this because they're going to look at it and say, it's one of those things, right? See, you've already made a decision. So I'm going to challenge your thought before you think that right now and say, put them on your list. Put everybody on your list because everybody if you look at the list prior that I had you write down, they're paying those every month. Now, if you had a solution to say, hey, if I can help you eliminate that, I'll even reach out to them. Hey, I want you to do me a favor. Write down these expenses right now and total them out. All right. Okay, now when you're finished, what happens if I can help you eliminate that total right now when they tell you that total? I paid for $1,300 a month. Now you've got some traction. Now you've got some gumption. Now, I know some of you right now are writing this down as I speak and going, man, this is good. Keep going, Mr. Coleman. Well, I'm not going to finish because I'm going to keep going because I want you to get this message saturated into you. It's simple. It's easy. It's effective. It's power. It's life. It's vitel. That's the power of vitel. It's freedom. And if you don't want financial freedom, once again, this call is not for you because it's for those who want to take the challenge and get financial freedom one step at a time. Not the pie in the sky dream that no one can reach, but a milestone goal that everybody in vitel can achieve. Now, once again, reach out on that list. Reach out to the people. Hey, Mike, Sally, Jim, write down this list. I got a favor for you. I want you to do something for me. What is that? Hey, write down what you pay for right now a month for your cell phone bill. What am I doing this for? Just hear me out. Just do it. Okay? Write down now the next one. The energy. Okay, right. The next one. The power bill. The next one. The internet bill. And keep on and on and on. See, now you see where I'm going with this? You see why I had you write down that? If you hopefully on the call you did that? Because now you can say this simple where you've already set yourself up. You set you up. You set them up for success. See, I can sleep at night because I know that that's setting them up for the last drawn out question. Hey, what happens if I can help you when they share you with the total is? Hey, tell me what the total is. Okay, I pay $1,300 or $1,200 or $2,400 a month. But what's your point? What are you getting at, Jairus? Because if I can show you a way to eliminate that out of your household expenses you just wrote down, would you be open to hear more? Well, absolutely. But what you got? Let me tell you about this company. Get them on a call. Get them on get your upline connected with them. Send them a video. Folks, we've got the new back office rolling out here tonight. Folks, we've got new bids coming. And it doesn't matter about coming. It's about what's here. Share them about the Freedom Club message I just shared with you now. Let them know, hey, there's a way for us to eliminate your cell phone bill. You got to hear about this company called vitel. You got to hear about this company. Let's talk about it. I'm going to send you my website. I'm going to send you a video. And I want you to come out. I want to talk to you for a second. Because that is the simple power of closing a deal and getting yourself towards Freedom Club. See, the more exposures you're going to have to your business, the more opportunity you're going to have for closure. I'm going to repeat that again if you missed it. The more exposures you have for your business, the more opportunity you're going to have for closure. See, if you don't expose your business, how can you close your business? So if you jump into this company tonight and you go, well, I'm going to try it out, and hopefully it's going to work. I'm going to try it, but hopefully it's going to work. Well, then you got the wrong mindset already out the gate. Let me help you recalculate this before you get started tonight and join the Freedom Club and vitel. You have to come in with this mindset. It's very simple. That I'm going to eliminate that bill right there, that expense right there. I'm not trying to become the top producer. I'm going to eliminate that thing. I'm going to worry about me, and I'm going to help somebody else take the challenge. But I'm going to also share this message. I'm going to call Jim. I'm going to go through my list, and I'm going to call Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, I heard about this. Will you write down this bill? Write down these goals. If I can help you eliminate that. You see how simple that rolls off the tongue? It's almost like it's like a cure. It's like an antidote for a disease. model, so great about the Vitel Freedom Club message, because it brings a message of hope, prosperity, focus, and a message that literally is translatable to every single person. So at this point, if you've taken notes, here's the last goal that I challenge you with as you take the plunge in getting into Vitel. And that is actually immerse yourself, become part of success. Take the action. You have to take action. If you're going to be part of it, you have to take action. If you wrote the list, you must take action. And what is the action? The action is in the process that I just shared with you. You've got to go. You've got to expose your business. Reach out. You now know, if you've ever heard of this terminology, a rhetorical question. Now, the rhetorical question, for all of us, we obviously understand, if I ask you a question, I already know the answer to it. That's a rhetorical question. I'm actually asking you a question that I'm really kind of just fishing, if you want to call it. See, everything I just taught you, if you're new or not to Vitel, is a simple way to become successful in this Vitel business model. Let's not become complicated, become simplified. It's that simple. Now, it's simply like asking a question. That's the best way to knock that out. You know, every person you talk to, you know, once again, they pay one of those expenses, if not all, on that list. So go through that list. When you encounter somebody in your day-to-day life, hey, the more, I call it, some people, they have to wait for their business cards and all this other stuff to come in the mail. I can't do this business until I get all this. I find very quick, I found this out quickly in network marketing. The more you're just yourself, the more that you're a human being and you're relatable, the more your message is transferable to every single person. The truth is that we're all human. We all have daily things we have to take care of. And that's what the Freedom Club message is about. That's what Vitel is about. It's meeting people where they are, meeting people in their success, meeting people to help them get to the next level. So in your highways and byways of your own life, hit those down. When you reach out, when you bump into somebody, somebody has a cell phone in their pocket. 99% of the United States population virtually has a cell phone in their pocket. So you already got traction. See, telecommunications is where we started at, but we've expanded to home services and every other expense, along with the Freedom Club message. We've got the most powerful message on the planet. If you only understood the nuclear bomb you have in your pocket, you'd be very dangerous right now. As Vitel expands its footprint, moving forward and onward with the goal in mind, with you sharing the message, it will forever increase your business by simply sharing those few steps. Hey, let me ask you a few questions. What do you pay for in your cell phone right now? You're this, you're that. Okay? Well, let me know the total. You see how simple that is, folks. As I wrap this up, I challenge you tonight, get yourself registered for the Houston Impact event. I'm excited about it, and I know I will be there. But if you're not there, you will not get the impact like a business partner will that is at that event. So I challenge you, go to www.vitelimpact2013 and get yourself registered for that event. That's going to align you by you getting registered